Sean Angel takes out the pole here for today's race of the Buffalo Downs Raceway. This dirt track here in Buffalo, Wyoming, pays host to the 7th round of the Insomniac Elite Series season. On his outside is James Shelley, and Sean Angel's teammates Tyler Faber and Ryder Smith make up the second row. Now, Sean Angel's been qualifying very well, but not been able to capitalize on those runs. He's gonna try to be the guy the man that masters this track here, and finally scores himself a win this season. As the pace car dives in, and there's the green flag. We're green, we're rocking at Buffalo. Shelley kind of inches out on the start there. I don't think that's going to work. That's going to be working out though. And here comes Tyler Faber. Faber, the winner here at Buffalo last year. He's going to try and go for 2 in a row. He's definitely we want to keep an eye out on. We want to keep an eye out for on this race. We want to keep an eye out for in this race here. And I think he may have led the first lap. Is it hard to tell? No, Angel led the first lap. Faber gets the lead now. And look at that pack of cars back there. It's dirt racing. It's hard. You're gonna see a lot of cars just strewn out all over the place. This is how it goes on the dirt here sometimes. And look at the back. Look in the back of the field here. Yeah, I've got 4 wide here in the back. Yeah, casual 4 wide in the back here. There's not even like a ton of space in theory, but they're working out. And look at Tamar DeLeese. Look at that dive. And Maxwell Chan, he is moving up there on the start. He was lurking behind the 11. He goes for the lead now. And he's gonna be looking for the lead as I think there may have been trouble in the back. Chan dives it down into 3 and 4. It's a bit of a tough passing spot here. And yes, indeed, the yellow flag is out. Chan tries to be fair to the line. He does it. Maxwell Chan does take over the lead here as we'll be under caution for the first time today. It's on a difficult track like this that you're really going to see the cars with poor chassis exposed. And we see that here as you're going to see 2 of the Young Motorsports cars, Aiden Shepard and William Brock, both lose the back end of their cars and smash into the wall. And Zachary Fitzwater and Danny Everett also taking on that mess. And Ryder Smith! Wait, Ryder Smith has had an issue? Well, here it is. Ryder Smith was actually one trigger at yellow. He spun in the same corner. And he smashed into tire barriers, and he's already out of the race. Chris Dodd had also run into those tire barriers. Several cars crashed, but that is a tough break for Ryder Smith. They could get that car set up right, it seems, or Smith just lost his cool. You have to keep your composure on the dirt, or you're just going to slide off into those tire barriers and out of the race. And that's exactly what's happened to Ryder Smith. So another tough break for that 18 team. They really have struggled to stay consistent so far this year. Maxwell Chan will lead us back to the restart here, heading on to lap number 10. He's got 2 Hamilton cars right on his tail here as the green flag waves again. Tyler Faber is going to look to the outside. I don't think it's going to work, and yeah, it just doesn't. Alan Cavagnaro goes underneath him, and Cavagnaro, he's not even running the full schedule this year. Yeah, Alan Cavagnaro is competing for the PT Cup, and he did not score any points in his first race, but he's looking a lot stronger here. This track, a lot more to Cavagnaro's element here, and he is actually looking underneath the 51 for the lead, although he's not going to seal the deal. And I just look back there. Another guy who's been clawing his way up the order is Lewis Duran in the Ian Masterson car. It's not been a great season for Duran so far, but he is looking very good in the start of this race. Yeah, he's looking at Reese Black for 4th place right now. That's some phenomenal stuff here from Duran. But he's got to watch his rear view for Sean Angel, who fell back a little bit, but he's still very much in the picture. Cavagnaro's now lost ground on the 51, and Tyler Faber is going to try and regain his spot. As I mentioned earlier, Tyler Faber won this race last year, and he's looking to take home 2 in a row here for this season. But he's got to back it back down now, as you just saw the yellow flag waving in the air once again. And there it is, Argus Smith and Niko Polyakov. Oh no, Polyakov running into trouble again. Well, here's a look at what happens. It was the previous lap. Carl Sanner. He's doing pretty good on dirt tracks, but he lost the back end of the car, and in the tire barrier as he goes. Now, yeah, that's what brought the yellow. These two, you're going to keep an eye on them. Your Chris Argus-Smith in that black and yellow 76, and Nico Polyakov in the blue, gray, and black number 48 right here. They go and take the yellow, and then Polyakov loses the back end of the car and runs into the 76, and it takes them both into the tires, and they're going to both be out of the race. Tough break for Polyakov. Ever since his win in the opening round in Arkansas, he's been struggling to find consistency this season, and that search is going to be continuing. They're lining him up once again for another restart. Green flag waving in the air once more. Maxwell Chan looking very strong so far today. He is still looking for his first win of the season, which is a bit surprising considering Chan racked up 4 wins last year, but he's still looking for win number 1 of this season. Maybe he can change that here today. Cavagnaro once again moves into second place. He's been having much better restarts than his teammate Faber, and he's going to clear the 11 there. But we'll have to watch the back end there, because here comes Reese Black, veteran driver of the 40. Reese Black's been running stock cars. He's running stock cars at the top level since the 90s, and he knows what to do on a tough track like this. He's got plenty of experience racing. And the Dodge Motorsports car, not exactly the best in the field. It is a pretty solid car, but it's not in line of some of the Hamilton, like Hamilton Motorsports or Team Thunder or like the Wrecking Balls. But it's a pretty solid machine. Reese Black, he knows how to make the most of it. Oh, here comes speaking of Team Thunder, here comes 2 of the Thunder cars right now. Matt Duncan and Brandon Wood. They were missing from the start of the race, but they're now making their presence known. The 6 and the 74 both pushing their way up the order. Oh, but that's going to stop their progress. Yellow out once again today. That is the third caution of the day, and it is out for Alex Perkle. Similar issue to what we've been seeing here. Alex Perkle losing grip in that first turn, and into the tire barriers he goes, and out of the race. And there we go. Green flag back out for another restart. It's Dodge is running 1-2 here with the Wrecking Balls Maxwell Chan and Dodge Motorsports' Reese Black. And Reese Black is looking... Oh, no, he's losing ground pretty quickly there. And Cavagnaro is going to pounce. It seems Black did not get a good run off the corner. And Alan Cavagnaro is going to take advantage of that. But here comes Matt Duncan. He's going to move into 4th past Tyler Faber, it looks like. Oh, no, Faber's still on the outside. He's not going to give up that spot without a fight, but yeah, he's going to have to back off. And no, he's not. Faber's still keeping his foot in there. And it's like now he's finally going to give it a rest. Look to try and make a move there, get down the inside line. Matt Duncan did not have a good rookie season, but oh, there goes Reese Black. Reese Black just lost the back of the car, and he just crashed into a tire wall, I'm sure. Yeah, Reese Black just crashed, and just like that, he's out of the race. Man, he's the last guy I thought was going to crash, but yeah, he's running into issues here. There must have been a handling issue. There may have been a handling issue on that car. I don't know, but that's the 40 team out of the race, and that is a huge heartbreak. Remember what I said about this track exposing cars with poor chassis? Well, that rings true once again, as I can see on the cooldown lap. DJ Curtis, of all people, loses the back of the car and takes out his teammates Mortalise. Those Shelly cars have been handling absolute bricks, and it's caused them trouble once again. That is the source of their downfall here today. That's going to be another tough break for DJ, the reigning champ, having an absolutely miserable start to the year. Well, we just got word. Maxwell Chan, he had to bring that 51 car down pit road. As you can see here, he's singing his pit box. That crew's trying to work out the issues on that car. But yeah, Maxwell Chan dominating this race, leading almost every lap so far, and now they've got an issue, and they're working frantically to make sure that thing can get back on track before he goes a lap down. It's a huge heartbreak, and hopefully they can get it back out there before he goes a lap down. And looks like his chances of victory are definitely in jeopardy right now. And green flag waves once more. Alan Cavagnaro is the beneficiary of that. He's leading this race now, but for how long? Here comes Matt Duncan. As Matt Duncan didn't have the greatest rookie year last season, but he's been looking a lot quicker in the 6 car this year, and he's looking good tonight. He's looking good today here, and he's gonna make a move pretty easily. And it's sending right to the yellow. Another issue, but you see Matt Duncan. He has the fastest lap of the day so far. This 6 team could potentially contend for a win. Matt Duncan, he's still looking for his first career win in the Elite Series, and he'll be looking to make that change here today. Well, this happened right on the restart. This is Christopher Bryant in the 64. He's just absolutely lose it in the first turn. This is a major trouble spot on the track in the tires, and he gets joined by Tristan Wilhoit in the Audi, and they're both going to be out of the race. And that is not going to be good for Bryant. He's one of the PT Cup drivers. He's driving for Mach 3 Motorsports. This is his home track here. But that crash. That's not going to look good for his PT Cup efforts. Oh, he missed the restart here. But Matt Duncan, he leads us back down to green here, lap 42. We're already like halfway through this race, we're already about halfway through this race. Oh, look at this! Cavagnaro goes down. Angels figure out make it free wide. He backs out of it. He doesn't want to risk causing trouble for his teammate. But Alan Cavagnaro, he has one IS victory that came at Alberta back in Season 2. And he's never won since. That was a part-time campaign for Cavagnaro. He raced part-time in both Season 1 and Season 2. Raced full-time in Season 3. But the Slim Jim Series star, he's never really had a very successful career in the IS. The series has just never done him well. And he struggled miserably in his full-time campaign. But this could be his chance to score another victory. But honestly, Matt Duncan, hungry for career win number 1. He's not going to go down easily. He's coming right back underneath the 20 car. The Fud Machine going to go back to the front. And here comes Lewis Duran. Duran's now entering the battle. Yes, Lewis Duran here. Driver Ian Masterson Racing. The underfunded team. Honestly, we're on dirt. It's not going to be, so power not going to be quite as much of a factor here. Power not going to be quite as much of a factor on dirt. And Lewis Duran making the most of that. It looks like he's going to go underneath the 20. He dives it down underneath the 20. And this is absolutely phenomenal driving from the ex-Slim Jim driver. Raced Slim Jims for 2 seasons, scored several victories. Moved to Ian Masterson Racing in the Elite Series last year. Yeah, he was retained by a team this year. He is fighting the 20. 20 is just not giving him an inch. They've been side by side for about 2 laps now. And Tyler Faber just watching this battle, eagerly waiting for an opportunity to pounce. And is Duran going to clear this time? It looks like it. Yeah, that's Duran up to 2nd. And Faber is going to try and take that as an opportunity. Shelley up to 5th now. And I look back here near the bottom of the top 10. Ray Krager, he's up here. Brandon Wood seems to have slipped back a bit. Chris Louviere, he really needs to do better here. There's Maxwell Chan, and well, he's a lap down. They could not get the car out in time, so Maxwell Chan, one of the dominant cars of the race, one of the dominant cars of the day earlier, and his chances of winning are like, they've gone down the drain, which is just yeah, this is a heartbreak for this team. Especially since, as you can see, they're still very quick. They've been clawing their way through the field, and it's been quite interesting to see. They really have an amazing car. It's a shame. It's a shame that team is running into trouble. And another team that ran into trouble is Nick Pericles. They've been having some mechanical troubles. And yeah, that's the last thing that team needs. Oh, there's Jason Evans in the Buick running in. He's another one of the part-time drivers, and he's running into points for the Buick team. This is a pretty impressive showing so far. And the same goes for the Shelley United car of Jeffrey Finguy. Well, Finguy's of course full-time, but that car has just been terrible, and Finguy's been doing whatever he can. He's been doing whatever he can with this car, and he's having another pretty impressive showing here. Just clawing his way up to the points of that 92. Man, it'd be great to see what he could do. It'd be great to see what he could do if he had some better equipment. Because he's looking very strong. And Duran's slipping back a bit. There's Faber. Faber's trying to get back up to the front. Shelley moved into third. And Angel's lurking back there. Cavagnaro. Matt Duncan's starting to pull a bit of a gap. And Cavagnaro's looking at that battle behind him, trying to break away. He is pulling a bit of a gap behind him as well. And he's going to try and chase down the 6. Meanwhile, they're going to catch the 26 of Jacques Cook. That's another car with mechanical troubles. Here's another car that's running mechanical troubles today. Not seen nearly as much success in this race as Louis Stewart. You can see there is some kind of major engine problem with that car as he is way off the pace. On the outside line, holding up Shelley a little bit. He's gonna pull up even higher. He's gonna let him go. So yeah, Day Cook being respectful. Good on him. And Matt Duncan did not lose much ground. I think Cavagnaro may have gained a little bit, but he's not been making a lot of progress here. I mean, we only have 20 laps to go in this race. This race has been flying by. Finally getting a green flag run, and the Hamilton guys being very strong up here. If only Ryder Smith was still here, but of course Smith ran up trouble. He lost the back end very early in the race, and Duran's gonna make it free wide on the Hamiltons. Louis Duran. Yeah, Duran not giving an inch, pushing it very hard. He is pushing that car very hard, not afraid. He is not afraid to go up against the top teams. And then free wide once again, and oh, Shelley! Shelley may almost make contact. I think they did make contact. And now he's gonna try and find an opening. Going up, down, he's swerving, and he loses it! Faber and Shelley has crashed! They're both out of the race! They just went to tires! And holy crap! Oh no, that is a heartbreak for both those guys! Oh man, that was a big crash. That was a hard crash for those two. We need to look at a replay, see what happened there. Well, let's see what happened here. You can see Shelley, he's trying to find a way around. Look at that pick a line, and he's kind of swerving around a little bit. And then when you go to this turn, that unsettles the car. He loses it. He makes contact with the quarter panel of Faber. They both go flying off the mound there and into the tires hard. Luckily, both drivers did get out unharmed, but Faber was very unhappy. Faber was very unhappy. I mean, like, yeah, he threw his helmet. He threw his helmet at the 42. He threw his helmet at the 41 car and confronted Shelley. Luckily, track personnel pulled them away from each other. But Tyler Faber, generally a pretty calm guy, but he's absolutely livid with the 41's mistake. It was a racing deal, but you can't really fault Faber for being frustrated because he was having a very good race and he's needed some. And he's kind of been behind. He's kind of been a little lagging behind his teammates a little bit. He really needs some points today. We're gonna restart here. Just 12 to go, and the green flag back in the air. Matt Duncan looking very strong. Duncan and Cavagnaro look to be the main threats to win here today. And Louis Duran, he's probably not too fussed about that incident because that's two less fast cars he has to worry about. But he does have to worry about Maxwell Chan spoiling the party because look at him go. He's diving it in underneath the 55. Maxwell Chan probably has the fastest car on the racetrack right now. Well, Sean Angel has the fastest lap, but I feel like Chan has the overall fastest car because he's been cutting through the leaders like nothing. And, oh, the lap traffic being an absolute pain for Duran. He's forced him and Sean Angel up the track, but Angel, he's going to have the preferred line, and he's going to get by the 55, and Duran, yeah, he has to go far on the outside there. Keeps it together. He's not going to like that. Ooh, he's forcing it back in there, trying to get underneath the 14. He's been taking a lot of risks to try and get his way back up the order, and he knows he has to, because his car is not nearly as strong as, say, Sean Angel's. But it's just something he has to do, and we are now under 10 to go, 9 laps to go now as we cross the stripe there. And he's watching his rear view. That's Cosmic Nova in the 27. Nova's now a factor here, as is Seth Cole. Brian Acosta working his way up the order. That's a bit of a surprise. Acosta's known for open wheel. He's a former open wheel star. He does not have the same dirt experience as some of these other guys. Chris Louvier, also a major beneficiary of that crash. And he's now up into the top 10. This is exactly what he needs. Theodore looking good. Evans, they're doing well. And look at this. Jason Perkle's in the points. As is William Brock. William Brock's in the points. Rick Boudreaux in the other Buick. And look at this! It's a Blackstorm car! Bill Braddock Jr. He has clawed his way up to 20th in the Blackstorm. He's been on the positive end of like those crashes there. He's been taking advantage of that, but he's a lot faster than his teammates, and he's going. Now, Bill Braddock Jr., he's good on short tracks. Like, he's been doing very well in the ARA Super Late Model Tour. I'm pretty sure that's why he got that Blackstorm seat. He could be looking at getting Blackstorm a point. But meanwhile, back up to the front with 5 laps to go. Matt Duncan's leading, but for how long? Because Cavagnaro has been getting closer and closer. He's getting closer and closer by the minute. And he is very hungry for a win. He's going to want to keep out. He's looking underneath the 6. As we have 4 to go now. Maxwell Chan, he's lurking back there. He may play spoiler here. Hopefully he holds himself back and doesn't interfere with the battle for the lead. Here, Cavagnaro, he's diving in there. Duncan gives him the room. He's not going to play it dirty. 3 to go. Duncan must be confident he can outrace him, but Cavagnaro, he's got a very good run into the corner. They're going to be side by side here. Side by side here through the backstretch kink. In a 3 and 4. Cavagnaro with the dive. Duncan trying to claw his way back on the outside. Good run up high. They're going to be side by side still with 2 to go. And Cavagnaro inches his way forward once again. And I think he's got it. And Chan's right there. Oh, Duncan's not giving up. He's lost. No, he's lost it. Cavagnaro takes the lead. Coming to the white flag. This could be it. Duncan's been leading most of this race, but Cavagnaro might lead the most important one. White flag in the air. He's only got to make it 1 more lap around. Duncan's trying to get back underneath him. I don't know if he's gonna have time. I think Cavagnaro's gonna do it. I think he is. Oh no! Black smoke pours in the back of the 20. Cavagnaro blows up, and Duncan's gonna get away. Duncan's got away, and he's gonna cross the line. Matt Duncan just won his first IES race. Holy crap! Alec Cavagnaro just blew up in the final corner. That car is pouring out smoke. He's crossed the line in 18th. Matt Duncan just scored. Like, wow. With a stroke of luck, Matt Duncan is the son of legendary stock car driver William Duncan, is now an Insomniac Elite Series race winner. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, he did earn it. It was an absolutely phenomenal drive from. It was an absolutely phenomenal drive from Matt Duncan. But that was absolutely a stroke of luck at the end. We need to take a look at a replay of that. Here we go. Let's take a look at that finish once again. You can see Kevin Harvick cleared Matt Duncan. He was well on his way to winning this race. Yeah, Duncan was not going to be able to make a move there. He did not have this. He was not close enough. But as fate would have it, the 20 loses the engine on the final lap, and Matt Duncan. Oh, geez, Kevin actually got into Duncan. I don't know if he was trying to take him out or what, but Duncan escapes, and there you go. He crosses the line. Everyone else got held up. Duncan was the one that was able to capitalize and get away. And Team Thunder, they've not had the greatest start to the season. Matt Duncan gets them their first win of the year. He's been looking much better than last year, his rookie season. And here today, I mean, he had an absolutely fantastic drive. And he's finally gotten the monkey off his back. Matt Duncan looking to prove that he truly is one of the rising stars of this sport. And congratulations to him. The camp back in Arkansas, the camp back in Hardy, they're going to be celebrating this one through tonight. Congratulations, man, you earned it.